It seems like every time you try to get up, you are knocked back down. It feels like the more you try to move out, you begin to fail. It seems if you take 2 steps forward, you end up taking 3 steps back. Just when you think the door is about to open in your favor, somebody turns around and slams the door in your face. Just when you thought you had enough money to take care of everything that you needed, and you put a little bit aside so that you can have a little cushion, up jumps the devil in your life, and all of your emergency cushion has gone out the window. Look at your neighbor and say, you've been set up for a breakthrough. Listen, what we have to do, my brothers and sisters, is we can't look at our trials and our tribulations as if they have come to kill us. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, your trials come to make you strong. Your trials come to bring you out. Your trials come to build you up. Your trials come to make you who God has created you to be. Hallelujah. And I declare today that you are a candidate for a breakthrough. You just hold on, and God will make sure that everything will be all right. Because the God I serve, he promises us that he would never leave us. He would never forsake us. He will not leave us hanging. And in his word says, if I take care of the lilies of the field, if I take care of the birds in the air, if I take care of the fish in the sea, if I take care of the creepy things on the ground, what more will God do for us, whom he has created in his likeness, whom he has created, hallelujah, for his divine purpose? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, weeping may endure for a night, but joy is going to come in the morning. The Lord will show up on your behalf.
And the Lord said to Joshua, when Joshua saw the walls, he says, see. Just one word. It's my only point today. We can't overcome anything that we can't see. Y'all ain't listening to me. He says, I've given into thy hands Jericho. And don't miss this, I've given you the kings too. Don't miss it. But he also said, I'm giving you something else. I'm also giving you power over the mighty men of valor. Those are 3 things. 1 is Jericho. 2 is those who run Jericho. And 3, those who protect Jericho. Help me preach. Oh, I wish I could preach the way I feel it right now. He's given us power over all of those things. See, I have given you Jericho. To Joshua, stop all we need in life. All we need in life is a word from God. What messes up many people's lives is that they listen to everybody but God. When God's trying to give you a word, you got too much noise in your ear. But you have to be listening to him. Can I tell you why? Because he's the only voice that really matters. Only voice you need to hear is the voice of God. Y'all ain't talking to him in this place. We were watching this boxing match last night, me, Marcus, and Nicole, and they asked the boxer who had won the fight. They said everybody was yelling, the crowd was yelling, the fans were yelling, people who were against you were yelling, corner people were yelling. They said, whose voice did you hear? He said, I heard nobody's voice but my trainer. Because when you're in a battle and you're punching on something and something's punching on you back, you need to hear the right voice. You don't need to hear the voice of fans. You don't need to hear the voice of foes. You need to hear the voice of the Father. And this trainer that was in the corner was his son's daddy. He was training his own son. If anybody didn't want his son to lose, if anybody didn't want his son to get hurt, it was his father. But the problem with many of us is when we're in a battle and the enemy is punching us like a punching bag, we hear the wrong voices when we really need to be hearing the voice of the Father.
When you gonna say something? And I mean, look, if you belong to him, I mean, every now and then, when God is silent, it makes me feel a little trouble. But God told me, even when I'm silent, I'm still speaking. And even when it looks like I'm not working in your face, I'm still working. Turn to somebody and say, he may not be doing it the way you want, but God is still doing something. He said, I'm able to take the bad stuff. He said, I'll work it out for your own good. Is there anybody up in here who knows that God is speaking?
So your feelings do not have the right to participate in the deliberation process. Your emotions do not have the right to participate in the deliberation process. So here it is, ghetto style. I don't care how you feel. You got to do what the words say. Are we there? So that's why we have to adopt the principles that work. So here it is like this. You know, I really want to punch you in your face, but the Bible tells me to turn away from it. See, y'all gonna act like the only difference is I had the mic and I said it. But don't act like you just fell out of heaven this morning to come to church. Like you don't see some people that you like, I really wish I could just punch them in their face. They just continue to trip. And I don't know why every time they trip, they got Teresa on their mind and on their mouth. But I know I want to punch them in the face.
Dr. T talked about the whole breath. When that thing influences us, it causes us to make decisions that are an embarrassment to the body of Christ in the kingdom of God. Am I making sense? See, there's some things that we've outgrown. All right. You grown and married. Why are you still passing licks? Now I wanted to use it like that because we say that to kids. Stop passing licks. That's a childish thing to do. So two adults in a relationship together exchanging blows. Nobody has gloves on, nobody has a trainer, and nobody's getting paid, but y'all say y'all love each other. What on God's green earth is happening to your thought process? That at this stage in your life, now when you were 6 and you liked the little girl and you pushed her down because you didn't know how to rap, I understand, that's cool. No, that's cool. When you're a teenager and your hormones are out of balance and you don't know, because you try to, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to get into that and you don't know how to put things together and she say something and you, wow, I understand, that ain't cool at no stage, but I'm saying I get it. But you grown? No, you grown. And when stuff don't go together, I can understand when you don't know how to control your tongue and you just learned how to curse and you slipped up and cursed at the house. Understand. But now that you've submitted your tongue to the Lord and you're frustrated and you saying all type of destructive stuff in your house, y'all make me sick. The family that you're working for make you sick. Come on, man. See now we gotta work on this thing because this stuff, in here is easy. When we leave these doors, that's the mission field, saints. No, that's where it's on and cracking. That's where life is happening. And that's where we gotta make sure our sleeves stay rolled up. You understand what I'm saying? See, there was a time when you were single and you run in the streets and you don't want no family, there was a time that your language being destructive to a family was acceptable. Still wasn't good, but that's acceptable. But now, you're the head of the house and you have irresponsible words coming out of your mouth because you're mad?